Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Buhari and Sowore'S supporters clash in New York. A group known as Alliance in Nigerians in Africa has tackled those criticizing President Muhammadu Buhari's style of governance, declaring he's fully in charge and in control of his administration. According to Olajide Okuneye, the organizer of the group, which gathered at the Nigerian House to counter protests by supporters of the detained presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC), Omoyele Sowore, said Nigeria was not isolated from problems happening across the globe, maintaining that the president has shown leadership and capacity to tackle them. According to Okuneye, Nigeria's closure of the border with Benin more than 30 days ago, followed by the partial closure of its northern border with Niger, and had, contrary to expectations, yielded positive results. He added that before now, the effects of the closure of border could have been felt, but for Buhari's policy of Operation Grow What You Eat. He said, Buhari knows what he's doing. He's the best man for the job. Nigerians should be more patient because the problems of Nigeria cannot be solved in a twinkle of an eye. We must follow due process in tackling them. Before now, we couldn't boast of feeding ourselves, but after the Nigerian borders have been closed for more than a month, we have not heard that the nation has collapsed. This is the real Operation Feed the Nation. This is the real man feeding the nation. There are no two ways about it. It's the best thing that has ever happened to Nigeria. Meanwhile, the supporters of Sowore have described Buhari's administration as intolerant and incapable of tackling the numerous problems facing the nation. The group, who were joined by Opeyemi Sowore, the wife of the detained presidential candidate of AAC, demanded that he should be set free. Opeyemi has been speaking out against the continued detention of her husband by the Department of State Services. The group chanted different slogans which include "Free Sowore now," "We are tired of killings," "Stop the kidnapping," "We in America want to go home but no place to call home," "We are tired of medical tourism," and "Freedom of speech is guaranteed under the Constitution," among others. Meanwhile, the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center has demanded strict compliance and total respect for the rule of law by the Nigeria government with the release of Sowore. While we are not unaware of the severe consequences that poor compliance with court ruling have brought to Nigeria's diplomatic image, we maintain and restrict our position within the context of constitutional provisions that the sanctity and sanity of the rule of law must be upheld by ensuring prompt release of Sowore, his international passport, and other political detainees who have as well secured same court order. While we work to promote good governance in Nigeria, we must articulate ourselves than further delay or lack of compliance to the rule of law will do more damage to our image as a nation than may further thwart our democratic reputation before international community and investors. We call on the government to ensure strict compliance with the court order to showcase its readiness to live by democratic value and portray the nation's image in the right direction. Awa Ibrahim Musa Rafasajini, the executive director, CISLAC, said in a statement. So, guys, this is a good development. We learned that the supporters of Buhari supporters and Sowore supporters, the clash met in US. So each group saying what they are feeling, what they know, and all of that. But the issue is that when you talk about the supporters of Buhari, most of the time they are economical with the truth, because even what they are saying is not even, he does not have aroma. Their statement does not have aroma. You can imagine they are talking about a border closures, that it has yielded a result, a positive result in the lives of Nigerians. They are in America. Can they come home? Just like what Sowore'S supporters are saying, that they want to come home. A lot of people in diaspora, it's not as if they are enjoying where they are. Of course, you can, relocate anywhere, but there is no place like home, because everything that concerns you in your life, in as much you still have a lot of people, you of your family, 90%, 95% of your family are in Nigeria. They are home. You want to go home, because let me tell you one thing. In all those foreign countries that most of our people find themselves, no matter how you get your citizenship, no matter how you were born there, those people will ask you, because definitely there's that how will I put it? They know they know you even with your color and everything. No matter how you want to speak, no matter how you want to have their accent or their intonation or whatever, the way they speak, they will tell you, where are you from originally. That speaks volume. Let alone, you want to go, even yourself, you want to go. You want to just go your own place, go your home. They will be asking you, when are you going to Africa? Because that's just, they don't even know the difference between most countries. Because of course they just know you are black, automatically you are an African person. So they don't know whether you are from Libya, or you are from Ghana, or you're from Nigeria. They will ask you, when are you going to Africa? They will just be asking. You would think maybe they are just asking, because they love you, or because they just feel like asking you, or they want to know more about you. It's no. They just want to know whether your place is conducive for you, because they have a subtle way of asking all those questions. So even as you as a person, you want to go home, you want to, you just feel like, that thing is always there. You want to go to your house, to want to go to your country, and you cannot go. You are afraid. You are just stuck there. No matter the situation, everybody wants to go home. Like those Buhari supporters, can they freely say they want to go home? We are talking of things that are, the problems that are facing us drastically now. They are talking of border closures. They are talking of this. Like I said, their arguments, or their points do not have aroma. It's just, it's the opposite. So they will just be saying things that are awkward, that Buhari is the best man for the job. He doesn't know. It stinks. Their points stink. He doesn't have aroma. And they themselves, within themselves, how does it really sound when they were even saying all of those things? That Buhari is the best man for the job. Of course, like I always say, even the devil has fun, no matter what you want to do. But the reality must be there. For the fact that people are doing something that are not good, and people are chanting them, they are praising them, oh, you are good and all of that. But within them, they don't know that this is not good. But if you are wise enough, when you are doing bad things, people are chanting your praises and they are singing your praises, you should check yourself, because you know say within yourself that what you are doing is not good, that you are not meeting up to expectation, and people will be telling you, you are doing it great. Oh, they are just, but behind you, they are going to say something different, and everybody knows the truth. So they can gather their supporters, whichever they want, whichever way they want. You can imagine some of them clamoring for a Buhari third term, that constitution should be changed. Can you imagine that kind of a thing? They want the constitution to change, and we know quite all right that you are not supposed to be campaigning. They are campaigning for 2023 that Buhari should, stay more than that. If it were to be all opposition party, other people now, they would have arrested them. You would have seen police doing no manner of things. Is that not a being biased? Is that not playing to a double standard? Now, court has said Omoyele should be released. You are going to say that they are going to be pussyfooty about the whole thing. They choose and pick the law they want to obey, and it is the style of this government. It is known to them that they don't obey rule of law. 95% of the court order that has been said by the court, they never obeyed. The like of a Dasuki, the like of a exactly the like of some of other detainees that we don't even know, that their names are not ringing out. So the people coming together, they are Buhari supporters, they know the truth, because it's just like they are making mockery of themselves. That is just the way it is. They are mocking themselves, making mockery of themselves. You are saying Buhari did this, they closed the border. Okay, now, as a food, the prices of food, do we have a reduction in the prices of food now as they speak? Do we have a food in abundance? What are we producing? You see the insecurity all over the place. Like I said, their point do not have aroma. It stinks. So no matter how you want to cover the whole thing, the truth is just there for everybody to see. You can try to cover it up. You know, it's just like they always say the let me just leave you guys, to comment and let's hear your own take concerning this. So guys, that is my opinion concerning the clash between Sowore'S supporters and Buhari supporters in New York. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.